Thanks, babe.
You're welcome.
Yummy, yummy. This is very bad, but good.
We on?
We're on.
All right. Afternoon. What's up, everybody?
How's it going,
How's
everybody?
that cold beverage?
It's
good.
delicious.
Yeah, stressful day.
Stressful day, yes.
Right.
I went to BJ's, so
Yeah.
took my life in my hands.
That's right.
Gloves, mask, the whole bit.
That's right. Well, thank you.
I'm good.
Okay.
They had nothing, but
Yeah, I was gonna say you didn't get much. I didn't want to say that, but I didn't want to sound.
I had a cart full, so we're
Yeah.
good.
Okay.
We got your mom's watching.
Well, hey, Ma.
Richard D'Arienzo is watching.
Hey, Rich.
Hey, Rich.
How you doing?
Tim Ross.
What's up, guys?
Aunt Madeline, Aunt Margaret. Hi, everybody.
All right. I guess everybody's in the mood for a little sweet tooth, huh?
A little sweet
See?
tooth today.
Hey, it's all part of the plan.
Bulking up.
That's it. Bulking up.
Bulking up
All
for
right.
summer.
All right. So.
I'll come over there.
Yeah, come over here. We'll talk about the ingredients. So we're gonna be doing a buttermilk panna cotta. So for those that don't know, panna cotta is a sweetened cream that's thickened by gelatin and molded. That's traditionally it's very common in Italy and stuff like that. Used a lot in the summertime. Nice, warm weathers.
Yes, Diana, that's my cup. Sorry, I'm going to interrupt him. You know this cup.
You change
what
it
I do
because of
every day.
COVID-19.
Yeah,
right?
because of
kids
COVID.
And COVID-19. So, yeah, so this is good in the summertime. This is good for any time, actually, right?
Anytime.
So
We'll
we're
take
gonna
it
switch it up a
anytime.
little bit. So we have a buttermilk panna cotta, right? I like the buttermilk in it because of the sourness, and then I add a little bit of lime, a little freshness in it, and then obviously you have your vanilla bean inside of it and your sugar. So we have, again, vanilla bean, buttermilk, heavy cream, rose lime juice, or you can use regular lime juice. Gelatin powder. If you can find unflavored gelatin, use this. If you can find the sheets, use that as well. It's quite okay. You would just actually substitute for this recipe. For one pack, it would be 4 to 5 gelatin sheets that go
4 to 5 whole sheets.
Sheets, yeah. When they bloom and they soften up, they're
get,
just
like,
as strong as the.
They get a lot smaller because you have those sheets
So
look
the
big
sheets,
in there.
the sheets are a rectangle. They're like this big. Then you put them in water for about 5 minutes, and what they do is they soften up. They absorb the water. You lightly squeeze them, and then you add them inside of your hot liquid, and it dissolves in there. And that's your thickening agent, right? Then you have your regular sugar. These are my molds that I put in. That I'm gonna put them in. You can do smaller ones. You can do transparent ones. You can do whichever ones you like, right? But these are the ones that we're gonna use.
Robin wants to know where the vanilla is. Robin, Rocco's mom.
Yes.
Where the vanilla is from.
But this one is Rose and Ivy brand.
That just came in there like that? Like, well, just...
Yep. Let's just see where it comes from. I don't really look
Well,
at,
like, she wants to know, like, where you bought it. She doesn't want to know where it's made.
Madagascar.
She doesn't want to know where it's made.
Talking about which one, 'cause
where did you buy it? Like,
this one I think was we bought at Marshall's. This is one of the.
That was a long time ago too, because that lasts a while.
No, I restock them. I just keep
Oh,
the
you
jar.
do?
Yeah, I just
So
keep
where
the jar.
do you get-
Madagascar? I
You
use the
order
Madagascar
them
ones.
from Madagascar?
Yeah, come from Madagascar and they're flown over here in a plane with gorillas and chimpanzees.
So
and
where do you
giraffes, right?
order them from?
You get them anywhere. You can get them at any store, but they're gonna have, most likely they will have Madagascar vanilla beans at your supermarket. Yeah, good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, and you've only had one beer. I can just wait till later on tonight when you have like 2 or 3. Woo-wee.
Keep them coming, babe.
Coming. All right. So, what we're gonna do with the Madagascar jelly bean, vanilla bean? What we're gonna do is the recipe calls for one whole one.
I have to put this down because I'm literally
So, no, you have to focus over here because I have to show.
Okay, I'm going to because I'm going to put it down.
No, I have to
though,
show.
'cause I'm
No.
shaking.
You got to come over here. It's got to be action. Action shot.
Okay, hold on.
So, all right.
Let
So,
me stop laughing first.
when you're having a vanilla bean, see what I've done is I just split it in half.
Okay.
Okay. And then you take it, and with the back of your knife, you just want to scrape out the pods, right?
I can't see it because your
then-
hand is in the
Well,
way.
I
Your
gotta
big
hold on
fat
to it.
hand
Hold
is
on,
in the
hold on.
way.
Right? And then you just kind of rub your knife.
All right, that's not working. Hold on.
You ready?
Not a photographer, okay, people?
Okay. So you have your
Very
vanilla beans,
nice.
right? So we're gonna get this side. Now you're in my light, and I can't even see where. Okay, here we go.
I'm in your light.
Yeah.
Seriously? You want me to turn the light on?
No, but
We do have lights in our
Right?
kitchen.
So here, there's your vanilla bean, right? So
Oh,
we're gonna
great.
take this, and we're gonna scoop that up. come over here.
Oh my
We're gonna
gosh.
drop it inside of the heavy cream and the sugar. So what I have inside here is I actually have 2 cups of heavy cream, and I have a 1.5 cups of buttermilk, right?
Okay.
And sugar. Now, what I've done is that for the recipe, don't add your buttermilk in yet, because since the buttermilk has like a high fat content, what's going to happen is the buttermilk is actually going to separate. So I have my buttermilk here that we're going to add in at the last minute. Okay. All right. So my whisk.
So what do you have in there again?
Sugar, heavy cream, and the vanilla bean.
Okay. Got it.
Medium heat. All you're doing is you're just going to dissolve the sugar and infuse the vanilla bean inside here.
Okay.
So you just give it a whisk. All right. All right. And then once the sugar dissolves, you obviously have to bring it up, not to a boil, but you want to bring it up to like, not even a simmer, just before a simmer. You just want to heat up the liquid.
Okay.
Because what's going to happen is when we add in our gelatin, okay? When you add in the gelatin, I did this ahead of time just because it takes about 5 to 10 minutes. You get this. Can you see that in the video?
Kind of, yeah. In the light. That's like,
okay.
Is it like gooey?
See?
No,
Gelatin.
I can't see. You're just...
Touch it. Touch it.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's the gelatin with the water, right? And that's called, that's the terminology they call blooming, right? And what you're doing is you're actually taking the gelatin and it's absorbing the water. And what happens is you get this consistency. Now, when we put it inside here, that's why we need it to be hot. So when it's hot, it's going to actually dissolve, right? What's so funny? What happened?
No, Claudine wants to know what's on the cake plate by the window.
Oh, panettone.
Panettone cake.
That's yeah, that's been there for a while. That'll be. You know what I'm gonna do with that? I'll probably end up making like French toast and eating it all by myself because nobody likes the panettone.
Yeah, that's why it's been there a while.
One? That's the chocolate one.
We're gonna have to open that up.
So the problem is I'm the only one that eats it. Nobody likes the panettone.
Yeah.
And that's been here since.
Well, we could try a French toast with it.
Well, we've done it before in the past, but they didn't like it because it had the fruit in it. But with the chocolate,
yeah, no, that's a different story.
That'd be nice. Okay. So I've added in my sugar. I've added in my vanilla bean. I've added in my heavy cream. So what this, like I said, I'm just going to heat this up. I don't want to boil it, okay? Once it heats up, I'm going to actually drop this gelatin inside.
Okay.
And then, Dominic!
You're yelling in the camera.
Keep it down, buddy. Okay. If you want, you can check for the sweetness of this. Now, your Rose's lime juice is going to have some sugar inside of it, right? See, that's just cream. Cream and sugar and a little vanilla.
Yummy.
It's gonna be nice, right? When it has. Now, you have to be really careful how much gelatin you put in it because you could get a hockey puck if you use too much.
Okay.
All right. So, you know, you can do a small batch.
Does that have does the person's stove and what pot they're using kind of affect how much gelatin? Like you have to kind of estimate it a little bit?
It's the measurement of the liquid.
Oh, okay.
It has nothing to do with how you heat it or anything.
Okay.
So, all right. So if you see in here, you can see the vanilla bean is broken up nicely, and you're starting to get like some speckles of vanilla bean in it, which is going to really, really add some nice, you know, a nice little depth to our panna cotta. All right. So it's almost good. I would say another minute or so, and then what we're going to do is very important. We're going to strain it after this. We're going to add in our buttermilk and our lime juice. We're going to mix it up one more time. Taste it again for seasoning, and if it needs to be a little sweeter. I don't like the desserts too sweet, so please feel free if you want. You can always add a little bit more sugar inside there. Is that Siri?
Okay.
Siri's
sounded like Siri was
asking me
questions.
Scary.
But I think Siri thought you were asking it a question.
I think so too.
It is scary.
Okay. Fairly quick recipe, guys. And so talking about this, when you're done with the gelatin and you actually cook this off, I like to let it steep for about 5 minutes. Not necessary. Steeping just means that all the flavors, the vanilla beans, everything gets to actually combine together, right? Not necessary. Just I like to do it because you don't want to add the hot liquid directly into your ramekins. So you want it to cool down just a little bit, right?
Okay.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spoon this out.
You found a little more vanilla over there?
Yeah, don't let it go to waste. So, see what I'm doing with the gelatin? Take this. See?
Oh.
Like a hockey puck. Mm-hmm. Drop it in there. Okay. Make sure you get all of it in there. This is the measurements. So you want to make sure you get it in there. So, now if you zoom in a little bit or come in here, you can actually see the gelatin. See it floating right up there? Mm-hmm. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna whisk this. Okay, whisk this until it dissolves. Okay. The best thing to do for this is once you're actually done, is to actually let this sit 5 to 6 hours, best overnight.
In the fridge?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. All right, now I'm gonna add in my buttermilk, right at the very end. Remember, like I said, you don't wanna boil the buttermilk. So I'm gonna add it in at the very end. This is gonna help chill down the panna cotta as well, right? Okay. Then I'm gonna add in my 1 tablespoon of Rose's lime juice. And as I said, if you don't have this, feel free to use fresh lime.
Just fresh lime juice.
Fresh lime juice. Okay. So give that a mix.
Is there always lime in panna cotta?
No.
No, this is just your recipe.
This is just a recipe that I've used in the past. It's really, really, really nice. I like it. Again, you know, the buttermilk is sour. It goes wonderful during the summertime, like I mentioned, right? Sour, but then you have the freshness of the lime. You could make chocolate. You can do coffee. We've done so many different versions of this.
So if you were to try different, like, would you just replace the lime juice with whatever you said?
You could do it with coffee, right? You could do coffee. You know, I usually use like instant coffee. You can get like a nice, really instant coffee powder, and you add a little bit of water in it, and you just dissolve the coffee because you want it really strong. You don't want to have a diluted coffee per se, right?
Sure.
So if you just add in 1 tablespoon of espresso, it's not going to be the same.
Okay.
You want to really get dried coffee beans, or excuse me, dried coffee powder. A little bit of water, so you can probably do the same measurement. You could probably do, like the gelatin packet is, I think, like a quarter of, it's like 0.025 grams, right? So you're literally just
You're speaking gibberish right now to me.
Of that coffee inside there, some water.
I'm glad you do this and not me.
Let's give this a taste real fast.
Okay.
So the gelatin in there is completely dissolved.
Who's Mike Ramos?
Mike Ramos. Is he on there?
Yeah.
What's up, Mike?
Who's this guy?
Nice, man.
How come you didn't let me taste?
Oh, you want to taste? Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay. So, again, the lime.
Ooh.
Yeah? So, strain it.
That's really good.
Now, like I said, for the purpose of this, we're not going to let it steep. But you can't really feel the vanilla too much. It's going to come through. It'll come through. But what I like to do now, strain it so there's no lumps. Okay? So we take this.
Okay.
This here. Come follow me over here.
Okay.
So, what you want to do is with your, whatever mold you're doing, okay, you're going to go through. I generally like to fill these up about 3/4 of the way. Okay. What's going to happen is that'll sit overnight. So let it come down to temperature. Let it sit on your countertop for about maybe 20 minutes. Then what you do is put it in a little vessel, cover the whole thing with plastic wrap, because if you don't, you'll get like a film on top. So it's very important. You don't want to put it in now because then it'll steam, right? And you wrap it with plastic, you're going to get that steam and you get moisture on top.
Okay.
So pour them into your ramekins, pour them into your vessels, whatever it is that you're doing, and then just let them come down to room temperature, right? Then you cover them with a plastic wrap, put them in your refrigerator. 5 to 6 hours. If you can do it overnight, even better, right? Now, when you're unmolding these, if you are going to unmold it or if you're just going to eat them
you
in
could
here.
just eat it out of that.
Yeah, so probably what I'm going to do is I'll probably get a little bit of that raspberry puree.
These were yogurts that we bought.
Yeah,
that
these were
happened to be in
yogurts. These are
cool,
beautiful.
Ceramic containers when we bought them, so we saved them. They're cool.
So you can use anything, right?
Little heart on the side. Yep. They're cute.
So what we'll do is we'll probably put a little bit of maybe raspberry on top, some jam, some fresh berries, and have at it. Okay? And that's it, guys.
That's all.
That's it. Very simple. Very simple and easy, huh? Nice little balance.
Yeah. So we'll take a picture of this before we eat it all.
Yes, we'll send a picture out. We'll let these guys go and send it out and enjoy it. And then tomorrow we'll catch you guys for our Loco Moco,
Loco Moco.
You know, we're pushing summertime over here, guys.
What time are we doing that again?
You tell me.
5
you
o'clock.
You yelled at me because I'm kind of
5 o'clock.
4,
yeah,
3.
It's all over the
You
place.
want it all over the place.
We're doing it at 5 tomorrow. Loco Moco, Hawaiian dish. That is
Bring
awesome.
your longboards. get your Mai Tais going.
It's going to be a good one.
All right. Thank you guys. Enjoy. Stay safe. Thank you for everybody that's helping. Thank you for everybody that's putting their lives on the line. Thank you so much. And again, like we always say on our shows, if you can, if you're willing to, provide something and help, when you're making these dishes, if you can make a little bit more, if you have the means, get them out to some doctors, some nurses, some transportation people, some, law enforcement, whatever it is.
Whoever that's out there helping us.
That's helping, all right, guys? So stay safe, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, God bless everybody.
Thank you.